So, I wanted to share the first time when I got on an airplane and how I found that. I really should have got a hair tie, but I can't find one nearby. So, I left Scotland when I was 19 years old, and before leaving Scotland, I travelled to England a couple of times, and that was really it. Obviously, I've been to places like Glasgow and Edinburgh, but I never really went beyond. And I started saving up to go to Australia when I was about 17. And it took a while, but I eventually managed to save enough money and I started my adventure, so to say. I don't know how I made it to Australia, considering I had no comprehension of actually how airports really work. I wasn't scared at the time. It's only now I kind of freak out and I'm like, I can't believe you did that. You know, I mean, it's such a big thing when you think about it. Or maybe it's not, I don't know. But it's interesting. I made a YouTube video when I was about 11, maybe years old, and I said that I wanted to travel the world.
I like to travel. When I'm older, I'd like to travel around the world doing my music. It's something I really enjoy, and I'd really like to.
And do my music. So I've kind of reached somewhat of that goal.
And it's forever embedded. Thank you.
And yeah, I'm proud of it. I would like to share more one time soon. I'm currently working on writing a book. Yes. I'm also working on writing a chapbook of poetry collections, which I think will be quite interesting, and I probably won't self-publish it until maybe I'm about 29 because it's expensive. Long term that I'm working on and I want to do. Yeah, I think everybody has a story, whether it's that interesting or not, but I feel like mine's pretty interesting. And yeah, I've been in Australia now for 3 years. I'm not sure what is coming next. But I made it. I told myself when I was 11 years old that I was going to travel the world, and I'm doing it currently. So, yeah. And in the middle of a pandemic. How about that? Seriously, I don't know how I survived all this, but I was just lucky enough to have been relatively responsible and probably lucky. I know there's a lot of backpackers that had a horrible time and a horrible deal with their coronavirus experience. So one day I'd like to share more. I kind of make these videos for myself because I think it would be really funny in 10 years' time or 20 years' time to look back on these videos. That even now I look back and I privated a lot of them, but I used to make lots of videos when I was about 10. And I find it really interesting looking back. Some of them it's quite pleasant really, like I was saying, the one when I wanted to travel when I was just 10 years old. So if you put your mind to something, you can accomplish it. As hard as it may seem. So, Happy New Year.